Hello, everybody, and I am back here on the channel. It is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media shell money-taking. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying YouTuber and villain on YouTube Entertainment today, Mr. General Zod. And tonight's a special night. Tonight, I am extra pissed off. I had a terrible day at work, and I can't wait to share all my views with you fine folks and do some healing, because I honestly thought about burning that motherfucker to the ground tonight. So, why are we here? We're here tonight because I got some news, some developments. We're going to cover. The bridge crew is going to be popping in here momentarily, but I'm kicking off the festivities and doing all of the welcomes here early, and I'm actually on time, which I think no one's used to. So anyways, we're going to talk about Thor and some developments, some great developments on Thor. Never thought I'd say that, especially with a title like Love and Thunder. What the fuck? And we're going to talk about some other funny stuff. Might even talk about the political debates, because fuck, that was funny. Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's see who we got in the chat today. I got a shout out for Gary North. Welcome, Gary. We got Wicked and Friends Parody Bizarro Productions. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. And I'm sure I'll get more people because YouTube sucks. The algorithm can suck a dick. And I'm just in a really salty mood tonight. So anyways, I got some things that I'm going to be talking about, but I'm just going to promo a little bit. I got a little bit of a preview ahead of time with the critics on Birds of Prey. My review is up for it. It is surprisingly marketed like Captain Marvel and nothing like it. I enjoyed the movie. I'm going to be curious to see the 500 different reviews that are going to come out about that. But I think it's going to definitely shock a lot of people. And if you want to see it, I did a 25-minute non-spoiler. So when I do my spoiler review, I can't imagine how long it's going to be for me to break down the scenes. I'll probably do that this Thursday or Friday, because it'll be nationally released Friday. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a Thursday night at midnight. I'll release my spoiler because, it'll give people a chance to see the film. Or people who don't want to see it can just check out my spoiler review, and I'll highlight some things. But wow, that was a mixed bag. And also, I have seen some stuff. So if you guys haven't been keeping up, if you guys didn't see my new slew of videos, I did. I'm sorry, Perp. I know you're in the chat, but I stole one of your lines, and I did CBS All Access is trash. Let me tell you something. I don't come from the Star Trek world, so when STD came out, I really didn't see what people were talking about. I'm currently going back through and watching that, but I started reviewing Picard. And so one of my franchises that I do love is The Outer Limits. So I did a review, and this show is such a contentious piece of shit that I literally can't review this as a season because it's an anthology series. I got to do it by episodes, and there's 10. And holy fuck. This was the first thing today, folks. This was the first thing that got my day rolling. I went through and I watched The Twilight Zone, and my God, is that just a narrative mess? So I went back through and I was watching some more stuff on their channel, and wow, just their content sucks so bad. Like, I predict this CBS can't possibly they can't possibly keep on going on like this. So, that started my day off. Then I went into work, and I don't know, for all you workers out there, if you got that one boss who just makes you want to take a fucking lighter and douse the theater in gasoline and burn that motherfucker to the ground. But that was the kind of night. I dealt with stupid people all fucking night. So it was definitely a day. It was a fucking day. What's up, perp? All right. Well, that was a hell of an entrance. Perp mind it was like, yeah, I'm gonna come in here with just my logo because I got it like that. But anyways, yeah, so I I came in and yeah, I just heard a bunch of bullshit today. It was a tough day for Villain. This was the kind of day where when I got done with this day, I came home and the unicorn's in the chat. She saw me in my disheveled state. And I really thought about what are the legal ramifications if I just burn a building to the ground? Would I be celebrated? Would I be celebrated as a hero for freeing the slave labor that we have at my job? Fuck. It was just, oh God.
Yo, what up?
Nothing. I'm probably criminally, uh, like, convicting myself because I was talking about how I wanted to burn the movie theater to fucking ground today. That's the kind of day I had. So, and perp, I'm sorry. I know you got a copyright on it, but I stole your phrase because it was so adequate. Quit. I don't know. This was probably the greatest thumbnail I've ever done, perp. But I put the CBS All Access logo and I put in big word
Yeah,
letters
right.
is trash. It was the most cathartic video I think I've done in a couple months now. That was the day I had, perp. It was a fucking day.
Where's PP at? He's late.
You know, PB is gonna be jumping in here in a bit. But
Of course. Fucking
you know how
genius,
that
man.
goes. But I mean, man, it's been a day, and I couldn't wait to go on. Like I was like, I can't wait to go live. I got to vent to the audience. I got to be a villain. I'm a peacock, and I got to fucking fly. It's just pissed today, just fucking angry. And I mean, you know, I started my day, perp. I started my day the exact way you shouldn't start a day. I watched the most contentious, pretentious, pompous, bullshit Twilight Zone episode I've ever seen in my whole life. Perp, I'm a huge fan. You and me bond because we like anthology series, right? So the
Mm.
Twilight Zone it's a classic. The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits. I mean, we could be real and say they started what would be like American Horror Story and all the great other stuff that's come after it. And this fucking thing, perp, they literally had an episode. Okay, I'm not going to spoil my review because that'll be later when I go on a full fucking rant, but they had an episode where a meteorite comes down and infects this town, and all of the men are infected by this meteor, and it like brings out their instincts and they start beating in each other up and like beating women. And there's the cringiest fucking lines I think I've ever heard in television in this fucking episode. I shit you not. Towards the end of it, this dude literally quotes Captain Marvel and tells this lady, after all of this bullshit and they survive, whatever, she tells this lady, hey, why don't you smile? And I go, fuck, that's it. I'm fucking done. Motherfucker, they did it. They fucking quoted Captain Marvel. This fucking, and then I just like bitchy was sitting there laughing and she knows how I get, so she's fucking smiling because she goes, this is the best episode ever. And I'm like, oh my God. This,
Yeah,
I mean,
I stopped after episode 3. I was just like, nah, I'm not watching this no more.
yo, man, like, there was literally like 3 good episodes. Like, episode 1 was okay. Episode 2, I didn't, that's my favorite episode in Twilight series, but like, the way that they did it, I kind of not even sure if I liked. And then the one with the dude who plays Glenn from Walking Dead, that was a fucking good episode. And then the last one, and everything else in between was pretentious fucking political writing. Like, they did an episode on Black Lives Matter, perp. I shit you not. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Oh man, it's bad. It is so bad. And I'm like, you know what? This makes me miss the Forrest Whitaker reboot. Like, at least that had some good fucking writing. You know, this was just like atrocious. They just got Jordan Peele and they're like, hey, we got Jordan Peele. We fuck writing. He can just fucking do the intro and everyone will be in. Because, you know, he did Us and Get Out. So we'll just get everybody here. Ugh. And the funny part is, he doesn't write any episodes. He like produces the show and does the fucking Rod Sterling intros. And that's it. That's his involvement in this show. He does nothing else. He doesn't pick the fucking scripts. He doesn't pick the people who writes. Nothing like that. It's, oh my God. Ugh. But anyways, Perp, how you doing?
I'm chilling. I just woke up. I woke up and I go into the Bridge Crew DM and I see this creepy ass white dude smiling. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That shit was creepy.
Did you like? Yeah, if you guys don't know, that's our chat.
Never gonna get that out of my head now. I'm like terrified. Can't go back to sleep now.
Oh man. And you know what? I wanted to do a couple of shout outs before we get rolling here. Kamikaze Cobra 718, shout out. He's been giving some constructive criticism and comments on my videos, and I appreciate it. Like, he's actually been watching my new videos. So like, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you coming to my channel and supporting it. Yeah, my Boycott review has 280 views now. And like,
I still don't know what that is.
Yeah, and my Birds of Prey, I did tweet out the stream, PB. Jump your ass in here. Not in the mood tonight, fucker. Not in the mood. So, no, I did tweet it out. First, I had to retweet it because I messed up and poor Stevie J was in like the black. He wasn't highlighted. I don't know what I did wrong, but it just didn't highlight his name. So I had to do like an attachment on it. And then I just retweeted it out.
What's up, Stig?
Oh, what up, Stig? Good to see you. But yeah, I was just like so fucking pissed off today. And then, you know, I'm looking at my Birds of Prey review and I'm like, how is my Boycott at 280 and Birds of Prey is like inching towards 60? And I'm like, well, when it gets closer, people will probably look at it. I mean, I tagged it all right and stuff and hashtagged it all right. So, and I mean, I'm up top the algorithm, so I should get some hits off that. But, I really think it's funny because like I got someone in the comments that I've never seen before, and they were like, I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews about this. And I go, I got a lot of mixed feelings about this. I mean, hey, George, BD Lucas, what up? Good to see you. GP, what up?
Just got my tickets for Birds of Prey. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
I thought of a fun. I thought of a fun round table because I'm seeing it on Thursday. Me, you, and Terrence live right after. Because I have a feeling we all are gonna have different opinions about this. So I think we should do a Birds of Prey roundtable because that'll be fucking interesting. Because I feel like, okay, this is my thoughts, and I want you to see it first, but I feel like a lot of YouTubers are gonna gravitate towards the feminist angle. And that Good Morning America interview didn't help. Like, that Good Morning America, Stig, I'll send you a link. That Good Morning America interview, when I watched it, because I did watch it, I said, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, this is what added to my frustration today. It was a shitty day for literally from when I woke up. I was like, Why the fuck are you bitches going on here and talking about, well, having a female director was so different? Margot Robbie, how is it different? It's like any other fucking movie set. What? Because she had a fucking vagina, there was fucking magical girl powers just floating in the fucking air. Just fucking vagina power everywhere. The fucking coffee tastes better. The fucking donuts were greater. Everything was so fucking magical because Birds of Prey had all fucking females. What about Ian McGregor? What? Is he tucking it? I don't understand. Like, why the
all
fuck
the
are we
clips,
promoting
all the clips I saw of Ewan McGregor, like I was like, he actually like he seems interesting, like what he's doing with Black Mask.
Oh,
Like,
it's interesting.
yeah, of course,
I'm
of
I'm
course,
not
people.
gonna.
But of course, like I don't know what people are expecting from Birds of Prey. Like, first of all, like, are they expecting like this deep metaphorical story? Because me,
Oh,
I'm
if you
just
go in
going in
expecting that, you're gonna be disappointed.
there.
I'm gonna let you know right now. If you are expecting like anything but some zany shenanigans, you're not gonna be happy.
That's all I want is some zany shenanigans.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. It's it's mindless violence, and there's quite a few funny moments. You know, it does do some comedic things, and I don't want to spoil it,
Yeah, don't spoil it.
but there are particular things like that happens that's funny. And to be honest with you, I don't know why the fuck they call it Birds of Prey. Like, I really feel like they should have split this into two movies because
I,
it's
I
more
mean,
of Bird of
I
Prey.
mean, because if Harley Quinn was not in this movie, people would not watch this movie. I don't care who you are, who you say like you might get hardcore like comic book fans, but that's not enough. You
No,
need
no.
somebody with star power to attract people to go see this. But all right, Margot Robbie's in this. I'll definitely go check this out now. But if she wasn't in the movie, people wouldn't be checking that movie. I don't care who
And,
was in that movie.
and you know what? I wanna just swing back to this interview on Good Morning America. This is a surprise topic I wasn't planning on covering, but I want to get your thoughts. So
What happened? Your mic cut off. Give it a second. Can y'all still hear me? Stig. Can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me. All right, it's the Perk Show. Yeah, what's good? It's the takeover. You know what I'm saying? General Zod has got his neck snapped by a Kryptonian. He'll be back shortly. Of course, it's the worst time for this shit to happen. Technical difficulties. He's back.
what's up, Sig?
Hi.
um, wow. Okay. So I'm just gonna continue my rant here. So
What's your rant?
this having an all female cast, with a female director, did it bring a different sense to this shoot? Was it more empowering? And I go, fuck, Michael Strahan, what are you doing? What
He's doing his job.
what does that have to do with shooting a movie? How is that a fucking question? Is it different because there's a more vaginas hanging around?
I
No.
love vaginas.
I mean, granted, I don't mind hanging around Margot Robbie's vagina, but the rest of them, you can keep that shit. Maybe, Elizabeth Weinstead, she's all right, but I mean, that fucking one Rosario, whatever the fuck her name is, not Rosario Dawson, the fucking Hispanic chick looks like she looks like she got hit by a fucking bus. Like,
Yeah.
but the rest of them are all right. But and you know what? During this interview, where is Ian McGregor, the main villain? Where is he? No, you got the three fucking females leading the interview. Stig, to catch you up, I was talking about that interview that they had on Good Morning America promoting Birds of Prey.
Oh, I didn't see it. I guess I dodged the bullet.
Oh, it was so cringy, man. Like, they were kissing their ass, and like they were like talking about how it was so great to have all females together, and females this and female director and female. There's just a bunch of vaginas just flopping around.
I feel like they just wanted to get ahead of Marvel before Marvel did it, because Marvel's gonna the all female Avengers is coming.
Yeah, it so fuck.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
You cutting out, so.
So how have you been?
Sure, you're on this. I'm good, man. I've been chilling. Staying out of trouble. Yep.
Yeah, I've been doing the same. Lots of bad weather in my area so far this year, so been reading a lot of books.
That's what's up. Yeah, we've avoided snow so far this year, which is a good thing. Thank God.
We get ice because I'm on the coast, so the snow doesn't stick for long, so it just melts and then freezes. And then, yeah, fun.
I feel like my connection issues are going to be an all-night thing.
Are you connected to your Wi-Fi, or you?
I've had to jump on and off because it's just doing this weird thing where it just doesn't want to connect to anything.
Have you tried unplugging the cord and plugging it in again?
Yes, I shut off the box until the green light turned red, and then I turned it back on.
Hello, Generation Productions. Hope you're well today.
So, it's been a day. So tonight, while I have you fine folks here, I'm gonna jump into my first little tidbit here. There is a possible confirmation. The actor themselves haven't confirmed this, but various sources to the actor has confirmed this. Christian Bale is said to make an appearance as a villain in the upcoming Thor: Love and Thunder. I had no interest in this movie, but I fucking love Christian Bale. I will literally watch Christian Bale walking across the street if it's a feature-length film. I don't give a fuck if that's just what he does for 2 hours.
That would have to be a very slow walk.
Like literally, it could just be a slow, like they like freeze the camera, and it's just him, and it's like 300 style walking across the street. I will go and pay for it. Do you guys think that this is a play to bring in a big audience? I mean, because Christian Bale can put ass in seats.
Yeah, I think there could be some I have some possibilities of who he could possibly play. Just off the top of my head, I could just be completely wrong, and they might go with a super generic villain, and he might just be a one-off. But he could either be Silver Surfer, which would be interesting, or
What about Doctor Doom?
I would
That would-
totally buy Doctor Doom.
that would just crush everything. If you got Christian Bale to play Doctor Doom, I'd be like, oh man,
Holy fuck.
that would be huge.
You know what? They could go pro vagina all the way. I will simply be there to see Christian Bale playing Doctor Doom. I will get out a flag. I will be like, yeah, vagina. I don't care.
He'd be perfect as Solomon Kane. Have you read those comics? They're written by the guy who wrote Conan, right?
Yeah.
Christian Bale as Solomon Kane would have been pretty awesome.
That would be awesome. I mean, and I like what Kamikaze says. He said Christian Bale solidifies the movie, balances out Natalie Portman. I agree. Look, I think Natalie Portman is a phenomenal actress. And if there anyone who's going to say that she's not, then you're fucking lying to yourself. She's been
mediocre.
She's won awards well deservingly. I've seen her in a lot of good roles. But here's the problem with Natalie Portman is whether or not she gets a script that plays to her strengths. Okay. Now, a lot of people didn't like Black Swan. To be honest, that movie's not made for me. But I can respect the acting in that movie. And just watching her and Mila Kunis kissing, that was worth the whole entire movie. That paid my $10. But I mean, it's a very artistic film. She did a very good job in that role. She's done a lot of different and probably underrated performances, but she needs a good cast and a good direction. And I think
she was actually very good in a cheesy comedy called Your Highness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was good at that.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, she's got acting chops. The problem is the script. And she's this kind of actress. You've got to put her in certain roles. Like, she's got a certain comfort zone, and once she's in it, then she's decent. And the problem with trying to make her the star is that she does not have the star power to bring people in. They know who she is, but you're not going to get people in to a movie because it's starring Natalie Portman. It's just not going to happen.
Exactly why they had to get Christian Bale to get people like, oh, Christian Bale's going to be in it? I'll definitely watch it now.
Christian Bale.
It's the same thing with Birds of Prey, because people's like, oh, like people that are fans of Birds of Prey, yeah, that's cool and all, but like you're going to need somebody with star power to promote that movie, because if Harley Quinn was not in that movie would have probably bombed even more. Like, probably nobody would have gone see that because nobody know what the fuck it was.
I would have liked to see a Harley Quinn origin story with Joaquin Phoenix playing the Joker.
That would be sick. I'd buy that for $1. That'd be absolutely
like they were kind of like a Silence of the Lambs ish, where she's the Shrink talking to the Joker, and she starts getting Stockholm syndrome. It goes batshit crazy.
That would be awesome.
She was asked about that, but then she said like that her Joker wouldn't like really match up with her Harley Quinn.
Well, no, it probably wouldn't. But they could tie them together though, and Birds of Prey would certainly have benefited from that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that the thing that they do with the Joker's character is fucked up. And I mean, I am in no way a defender of the Jared Leto Joker, but I do think he got shafted big time. And we never really got a chance to see him do his performance because he was cut from the majority of the film.
All he
But
did was laugh a couple of times.
yeah, I mean, you really didn't get a chance to see him actually act, and I think that the way that they explain everything in this movie is fucked up. And I can honestly see why Jared Leto was pissy after seeing this, because I was like, wow, DC and Warner Bros. Did him dirty. They did him so dirty.
Yeah, I mean,
They did him so dirty.
they paid him a hell of a lot of money just to laugh in a couple of scenes. I mean, they could have used anyone for that. I mean, he's an actor. You know, he uses his acting ability.
Yeah, I'm
All
pretty
they did
sure.
was dress him up.
I'm pretty sure if he was the main villain of Suicide Squad, I think it'd been a different story. Like people would still have the criticisms, but they'd be like, all right, at least he got a full a full movie to really show his range and shit with the character.
The Suicide Squad didn't even make sense. I mean, there's like a goddess that's about to destroy the world or whatever. So they're like, yeah, let's send in the lady with a baseball bat and the guy with a boomerang. That'll help.
Did you see the animated movie, Stick?
No, but I did watch an animated Batman movie the other day. Under the Red Hood.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It was really good.
And if you watch the Suicide Squad animated movie, I was like, yo, that's exactly what they just needed to do with the Suicide Squad movie. Just copy and paste that.
I'll check it out. I'm trying to get back into Batman after 20 years.
And welcome.
Well,
Justin.
not much has happened in 20 years, Stieg. So no worries.
Yeah, I've watched the movies though.
Bale. Yeah, not much has happened. Just two better Jokers than Nicholson.
So, Justin, let me ask you. It's been confirmed Christian Bale will have a role in this new upcoming Thor, which I had no interest till I heard Christian Bale. Huh?
He's going to be Batman.
Yeah, I heard the fucking joke. But anyways, what do you think his role will be?
Batman.
And besides Batman, this is the MCU.
Robin.
I've had a long day, Justin. I've had a fucking long day today.
yeah, with Unicorn sticking it to you? Mm-hmm.
No, with me wanting to burn my theater to the ground. Continue, Perp.
I like the idea if Christian Bale plays Dr. Doom. I just think that would be a huge bombshell and a huge win for Marvel. That would be huge.
That'd be an announcement of the year.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But by the way, Zod, I was just teasing you.
I know. I've had a rough day. I subjected myself to CBS All Access.
You know, and then I went to work. Zod? I can tease him in a couple of seconds. Zod?
So I've heard.
They've cast Brie Larson as Batman.
You know what? At this point, I'm not surprised. Fucking Brie Larson's gonna be Batman. She's gonna be Wonder Woman. She's gonna be the fucking president of the United States.
I knew
she's gonna be the leader of the fucking Vagina Collective.
Vagina Squad.
The fucking B Squad.
Collective.
Every time I mention Brie Larson,
oh goes, God,
fucking Brie Larson.
Okay. Does the Vagina Collective kind of sound like a whorehouse? A little bit.
It sounds like somewhere in Atlantic City you don't want to go to.
It's one of those areas.
She's playing Twat Man.
No, it's like a superhero movie. It's Twat Waffle.
Sperminator.
So-
waffle and sperminator.
Semen.
As always,
the
I
Legion
have
of
some
Semen.
things in my news that is not exactly part of the news, but I was looking up something that's definitely
news
more
that really isn't part of the news. What do you mean?
like stuff I didn't put in the description, but I was doing some perusing because I was finding info. Mandalorian has a release date, October 2020.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's just go around and how do you guys feel about that? That's some good news. We got a solid release date. That never happened.
Sure.
Should be sooner.
Yeah. Hurry the fuck up.
Sure, you're that town.
It's the show
Anyways,
is
that's when
sloppy.
I will renew my Disney Plus.
It's
And Will
sloppy, it's poorly
Gentry,
written.
welcome. Yes, you have arrived in time for me to see that I am not keeping to the levels of professionalism that I should. Is anyone surprised at this point?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Does
but
anyone really come to my channel for a professional take on anything?
Absolutely not. If you come here for to be professional, you're in the wrong stream completely.
Oh, by the way, I think Stieg was telling a joke earlier.
Oh, go ahead, Stig.
No, I was saying that The Mandalorian is mediocre at best and it's written sloppily.
I agree.
Oh, you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Very
fuck off then.
No, I'll give you
I
a good
wouldn't have
example.
stopped the
I'll give you a good
conversation
example.
if you were gonna say that shit. How dare you? No, I'm kidding.
Gina Carano's character is a veteran from the Endor battle, right?
Yes.
They're on a forested planet, and she says,
Oh my
"There's
god.
nothing here that can defeat an ATSD." Star Wars Episode 6, the only place where we see them defeat an ATSD, they use wood. They drop lumber on it. She should have known that, and they had nothing but lumber on that planet.
Hey, they still
very
got
true.
through it though.
Yeah, they dug a hole. They could have just fetched the Mandalorian ship though and used that to shoot it, but
That would have
I think if
taken
it
too
was 10
long.
I think if it was 10 episodes, it would have been better.
well, 6 of them were fillers.
Not six of them? No. No, I would argue that 1 through 4 and then 7 and 8. So just 5 and 6 were
I just thought it was stupid. You know, the droid, I have to protect the baby. Then he attacks 50 stormtroopers carrying the baby on his chest.
Yeah, it was kind of irresponsible.
Yeah.
Well,
not like the baby knows better.
The only reason why people liked it is because it had member berries in it, and it wasn't as bad as the sequel trilogy. That's it.
No, that's not true.
In it, nothing in it you won't see in average sci-fi shows.
Like Bill Burr.
It was like thinking about it, like it's kind of forgettable. There's not really.
Yes, it was. Remove
too
everything
much
Star Wars from it, and nobody would watch it.
Yeah, like hell, even if you just remove Baby Yoda, that just nobody would watch that.
Oh yeah, for sure nobody would watch.
Because Baby Yoda has like all the best parts, like he's sitting there firebending and shit. Like,
and he
speaking,
stretches out his little arms to be like to try to force heal. It's so cute.
Yeah, Baby Yoda doesn't even make sense.
Baby Yoda is cute, and fuck you and your opinions.
Yoda was 900 years old, and he had trained
literally
Jedi.
Everybody.
He had trained Jedi for 800 years. Ergo, he'd be a Jedi Master in 50 years, right?
Baby Yoda is Baby Yoda.
He's a baby
Yoda,
at 50 and a Jedi Master at 100.
Now I think I have a theory with Baby Yoda. I think by season 2 he's going to sprout up a little bit. Like he's going to get big. He's going to get a little bit bigger. He's not going to be a baby no more. I feel like that's going to happen.
I think by the end of the series, he's going to be dead. For sure.
Wow.
Well,
That's
yeah.
dark.
That shit got dark.
No, he's gonna be dead. He's gonna be dead because, you know, what happens like 24 years later? The Force Awakens in this canon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Excellent point, actually.
he would probably, the Mandalorian would probably just be like, oh shit, where do I put Baby Yoda? Like, oh, Luke Skywalker is a thing. All right, we'll have I'll take him, Baby Yoda there, and then Kylo Ren kills Baby Yoda.
Yeah, and they retroactively screwed up stuff with the Mandalorian because of those fobs. You could just track people across the galaxy. How come the Empire didn't do that with Luke, Kenobi, Yoda, and Rebels?
Yeah, well, better yet, if it was something that happened, they developed afterwards.
That would just be like 5
why
years.
wouldn't they track down everything in the sequel trilogy?
Yeah, exactly. They could have just found Luke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Rey.
I would have thought they already had that
tracker.
technology, like the Fox people.
What was that?
I would have thought they already had that technology, like back in like the prequels and stuff, to like track people.
Yeah, and the Mandalorians are we don't remove our helmets ever because that's always been the way, except for in Rebels, which happened a few years earlier.
Or Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
This is not the way, clearly.
Finally, PB shows up. You're late, sir.
Dude, the trackers were invented last week.
Oh, PB finally.
Hey, Zod, I have good news, though.
Oh, go ahead. I need some fucking good news for this day.
You're going to like this.
Yeah, I got here.
The script for Lethal Weapon 5 is done, and it's super solid. And Danny Glover, Richard Donner, Mel Gibson, Joe Pesci, all of them are on board.
Wait, Joe Pesci?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Leo Getz. Yes, Leo Getz is back. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Kids, if you don't know, Lethal Weapon is the greatest buddy cop film probably ever made.
I would say greatest.
Ever made?
I'll put Bad Boys.
I've never seen
I will fight anyone who...
What? You've never seen Lethal Weapon proper?
Yeah.
Get it watched.
What's wrong with you?
I actually think you'll love it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what I else? What else I have?
What the hell?
What?
That makes me angry.
What? What does? The fact that I haven't seen it, I can't help that.
Yes, you can help it.
I had to change my picture because of that.
Okay, what's worse is that I've never seen Die Hard.
Well,
you son of a bitch!
Maybe you're not allowed on the bread.
He's like 18.
Fucking A.
Lethal Weapon is better, though.
Which one's better? Which one should I see tonight?
Lethal Weapon, easily. Yeah, and Will Gentry is saying what I was about to say. It doesn't have bad sequels. It's actually
Will Gentry says Lethal Weapon is one of those rare film series where all 3 sequels are actually good.
Yeah,
really?
He's right.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
There's not a weak movie in it.
I give Bad Boys that trilogy. They got a nice, pretty good little trilogy going.
What's wrong, Zod?
It's my brain. Okay. Before you came on, I talked about burning my motherfucking movie theater to the ground because I'm so angry
with
tonight.
Your eyeballs?
Exactly. and then Robert comes on and says he's never seen Lethal Weapon and never seen Die Hard. One is like the staple Christmas movie, and the other one is like one of the best buddy cop movies ever made.
I can agree with one movie that Proper hasn't seen. I haven't seen Die Hard either.
Oh, fuck me! All right, that's it. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Sure.
I don't get it.
I honestly don't care for Bruce Willis, to be honest. Like, he was cool at Sixth Sense, and then it's just like whatever.
Yeah, he died, and like I was like, I don't care anymore.
Have you watched
Like
Total,
that's all.
Total Recall?
Ooh, Total Recall.
Which one?
Never have.
Neither of them?
How do you feel about that, Rod?
I heard it was like a stereotypical like action movie.
Yeah, but it's kind of, you have to think of it too at the end.
Of course, I would love to.
Wait. Are we talking about?
Hold on. Did anybody ever tell you that Inception is a stereotypical action movie?
Oh, it is not. Inception is fucking brilliant.
It's good.
Christopher Nolan is a national fucking treasure.
Mm-hmm.
He's English.
Okay, well, Total Recall is not just an action movie.
No, it isn't.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Is it?
It's
just, oh my God.
Blade
Someone
Runner
please
with
make
more
proper a list of movies and just fucking send it to them. And then we're going to have a long discussion about this.
None of you can answer.
Stig just answered you.
What do you say?
It's like Blade Runner with more action, kind of.
But how?
What do you mean, but how? Really?
In what way? In what way? What are you talking?
In what way does it have more action?
I haven't. Yes, like I haven't seen Blade Runner either.
Oh my God!
There's like 8 different versions of it.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
there's 8 versions, and you haven't seen any of them.
There's a second edition that adds on to the first one.
No,
there's 2 fucking versions of the movie. Blade Runner 2049, I think, was the other one with Jared Leto. Both equally good.
No,
and
he's saying like of Blade Runner, there's like the director's cut, and then the extra director's cut, and then this is the cut that we couldn't show you before cut. And then there's the Abrams cut and holy fucking shit cut, and I don't know.
And then there's the Zack Snyder cut. Hashtag Zack Snyder cut. Release it.
Justin. Tommy says, Justin Proper, prepare for assimilation. Soon you will understand all.
Have you watched Terminator and Terminator 2?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What about Aliens?
Yes.
Good man.
Highlander?
No, but I heard
there can be only one.
I have heard from Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. They make a big deal in that movie. Like, I saw the Highlander movie. It's very good. So I put that on my list. So thank you, Sucker Bar.
You need to see the Highlander movie. There can be only one, Justin.
Oh wait! It has
Sean Connery.
Yeah, Connery.
Sean Connery.
The only action movies that people need to see are the Raid 1 and 2. That's all you guys gotta see.
What? The what?
The
what?
Raid
the
1
ring?
and 2.
The Ring.
Yes. The Raid.
No. Raid.
R-A-I-D.
And I tend to.
I know he has a black accent, but you need to be able to understand him.
Do I need subtitles or something? Like what?
Oh Jesus fuck! This is the night I get demonetized on top of everything.
You don't even have the minimum requirements to be monetized. Hush up.
No, I'm gonna get the requirements to be monetized, and as soon as they monetize me, they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
Speaking of which, congratulations, PB, for hitting 400.
Oh yeah, congrats, PB.
Thank you.
Hooray!
Hold on. I'm 3 away from it.
It took a while, but we made it.
Congratulations.
Kamikaze Cobra 718 says, "Haven't watched Highlander," and then a bunch of emojis. Man, kick him off the chat.
Highlander's whole soundtrack was made by Queen.
Yeah, here we are. I don't remember the rest, but it was a great fucking soundtrack.
Will Gentry says, Highlander is one of the best films ever. It has the best soundtrack this side of Flash Gordon.
I shagged your mother, Trebek.
Oh. Okay, speaking of Disney Plus, I have some more late breaking news. So let me get to Zod's awesome reading. Yay!
Late breaking news. So what is this article from 2015?
Fuck off.
Breaking news as of late.
This son of a bitch last week, he's like, hey guys, we're going to read an article about Arrow. It was published in November. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's not that old, except it was November of 2014.
6 years ago.
This is of January 31st, 2020 at 1:12 p.m. Eastern Time by Brandon Davis from the comic books website thingy. Loki casts Owen Wilson in a major role for Disney Plus series. The Marvel Cinematic Universe's family is looking to add a well-known actor with its upcoming Disney Plus series Loki. Loki has added Owen Wilson to the cast in a major role. Comicbook.com has learned, although the character which Wilson will be playing is kept under wraps, Loki returns Tom Hiddleston to the titular character, a role which he did. Whatever. I don't care about words anymore.
I don't care what the words are. I just say what I think they mean.
Zod approves.
Words, what are those?
A role which he debuted in for 2011's Thor movie. He has since gone on to play the part of Marvel's The Avengers, Thor, The Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. The addition of Wilson might indicate a comedic tone for the series, something Hiddleston is no stranger to after working with Taika Waititi on Ragnarok. Wilson is known...
That ain't right. That ain't right at all.
Whatever, it's close enough. Wilson is best known for his role. Wilson is best known for his roles in such titles as The Royal Tenenbaums, Wedding Crashers, and Bottle Rocket. I have no clue what the fuck that movie is. I've not seen all of Wilson's movies. They're a hit or miss. More recently than those, the often comedic actor proved his dramatic chops in the action thriller No Escape, which I have never seen. This will be Wilson's first time working with Marvel Studios. As was previously revealed by Marvel's chief creative official, Kevin, fuck you, I'm not saying the last name because I know there's a whole bunch of jokes there.
Kevin
Let me just make them.
Fiji.
Kevin Fiji.
All right.
Side note, speaking of Owen Wilson, they're remaking Anaconda.
What?
Yeah, Owen Wilson.
With Jennifer Lopez?
No, they're restarting
well,
the
then fuck
thing.
it. I'll just watch halftime again.
Speaking of which, we'll get to that too.
Sorry.
What was that?
Oh, no.
I said, and then the Anaconda will come out.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Appearing now that thought is seared into my brain. Appearing in a Disney Plus series also makes cast members eligible to appear in future films or other shows.
Jennifer Lopez is seared into my brain too.
Which makes casting and new character news that much more exciting for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. More specifically, Kevin revealed that the Loki series will directly connect to the upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie. The Loki series will be a follow-up version. Hiddleston's character who escaped New York City in the MCU's 2012 during a scene in Avengers Endgame. The original version of the character went on to die in Infinity War at the hands of Josh Brolin. Disney had no comment on the casting. Upcoming Marvel projects include...
Pause. Hold on. That sentence, I don't know if you read it incorrectly. I'm going to assume you got it right because the word hands is pretty simple. but that is incorrect. Thanos killed him with one hand. Let's just keep that straight.
Right, he just picked him up, choked him.
Yeah, he just like snapped his shit up. Like he was. I was like, damn, man, that was kind of an unceremonious end to that character.
I mean, that I feel like Thanos did that out of respect. He could have done something much worse.
I
Like,
did it
you
because it
tried
was
to-
PG-13.
Yeah, he's like, you try to stab me, bro.
Right,
Like,
yeah, he could have went
wrecked
all
your shit.
mountain on his ass and crushed his skull.
Or just punched him so hard, his whole shit he just died. That'd been epic. He just
Right, he
punched him
could have
down
went,
and
finish him.
Could have
But
ripped
it's
his guts
PG-13.
out and eaten the guts and then pull his spine out.
I didn't realize that Thanos' last name was Lecter.
Can we get Thanos in the next Mortal Kombat game? That'd be epic.
That would be
Do that.
bitchin'.
They should
Oh
have
my God.
Palpatine.
Fucking sword?
They should have Palpatine. He just dies from hitting himself. He just picks Palpatine and he shocks himself to death and explodes.
Unlimited power. He just kills himself.
Yeah, fatality every time. Just stare at him.
Suicide.
No, it's when you beat Palpatine and you go in for a fatality, he just fires lightning and blows himself up.
That would be his every move, though. Every move he does hits himself.
He
That
come
would be
in-
the
Only
worst
if you
character
choose
ever.
Rey.
Before the
Only
match
if you
starts, he'll be
choose
like,
Rey.
I am all the he'd be like, I'm all the Sith, and then boom. It's done.
Yeah.
All right, so Disney had no comment on the casting, but some up and coming Marvel Studio projects include Black Widow on May 1st, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier in fall 2020, Eternals on November 6th, WandaVision
With
late
your
in
favorite
2020.
casting, right? In the Eternals?
Fuck off. Shang-Chi, the movie I'm waiting
Birthday,
for.
guys.
Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, the most fucking awesome movie coming out in February 12th,
I doubt it.
2020.
You're gonna see
Like
the
it
real
might do
Venom.
well in China, but it's not going to do well in Europe.
It will do well here because I will go fucking see that movie
You're not
multiple
even going
times.
to pay to see it. You're going to see it 20 times for free.
No. I will buy the ticket with money. I will videotape me paying for the ticket, and I will post it for all of you to see.
I wonder if they're going to do like an origin story, or they're just gonna have Shang-Chi be Shang-Chi in it, like where he has like all his little cool weapons and stuff, like the shit that can kill like Wolverine and Deadpool and shit. Like that's the shit I'm interested in, like his weapons and his powers and stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be so epic. Loki in spring 2021. Doctor Strange.
Oh my God, we got to wait
multiverse.
until then for that? It's just a TV show.
We're
Yeah.
waiting pretty much for all these Marvel shits till like the end of the year. Like none of these shits
Yeah.
are coming out anytime soon, which is stupid. I was like, you should
Dr.
push some of these up.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on May 7th, 2021. Spider-Man 3 on July 16th, 2021. What If in summer of
Hold on,
2021.
So July 16th, so they're going to be able to tail over July 4th and have that weekend all the way to the 16th?
Yeah, that's probably the plan.
No, it's a joke, dude. It's impossible.
Not for the MCU, apparently.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah,
Hawkeye.
just they got Doctor Strange before that, so they'll just invite him over, do a little time stone action, be like, no, this is just one long-ass weekend.
Wait, it's proper
Well
sleep
done.
now?
What? Justin.
Anyone watch Doctor Sleep?
Son of a bitch. I mean, Zod saw it, I'm pretty sure.
I
Yes.
did too. I liked it.
That yeah, Stig, we got to talk about that movie. I feel like you appreciate it probably as much
he was
as I
in
did.
it.
What was the
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, that's true. Doctor Sleep.
Stop
Oh,
doxing
Doctor
me.
Sleep was good. Yeah, it was good.
Oh shit. Hawkeye in fall 2021. Thor,
Whoa.
Love and
Wait.
Thunder on
Hawkeye
November
the TV
5th.
show?
Yeah.
Hawkeye's been canceled.
I thought it was like in a hiatus or something like that. Like they just.
No, apparently
Okay.
it was supposed to come out this year. Apparently they just pushed up the date.
You mean
Thor,
push
Love and
back the
Thunder.
date.
Or push back the date. Thor, Love and Thunder on November 5th, 2021. And Black Panther 2. Woo! On May 6th,
Wait, what do
2022.
you got? You got something against Black Panther now?
I fucking you got it's
Don't-
well
I thought that
documented.
you loved
My
Civil
thoughts
War.
on Black Panther.
You don't like
You
Civil
gave it
War?
7. It's horrible.
You don't like Civil War?
No, I loved Civil War. I thought it
Oh,
was
okay, so
pointless
then you
giving
like
him
Black
his own
Panther.
movie.
You like Black Panther then, and how they introduced him into the MCU.
Fuck you. Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk are also in the works for Disney Plus.
Whoa, Ms. Marvel?
Ms.
Or
Marvel.
Miss? How's
Ms.
it
Marvel.
spelled?
MS Marvel.
Okay.
They take it way too
Interesting.
long for these shows to come out because, like, literally Disney Plus has nothing coming out. until the
No,
fall.
Herb, you're wrong. They
Quick
have
question.
High School the musical. The musical.
No,
the
no, I
series.
don't care about that show. Nobody does. Quick question. Who is Ms. Marvel?
She's
a
an
Pakistani.
Inhuman.
No, like
And-
what is
and
so
Inhuman.
it's not Carol Danvers, right?
No,
it's a
Carol
Pakistani.
Danvers is Captain Marvel, and then there's a Miss Marvel.
But they have the same powers.
No, Miss Marvel does stretchy shit, kind of like Mr.
Oh, so
Fantastic.
Ms. Marvel is like Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Yeah, she can make her vagina like stretch. Yep.
Right. So she can fit on any black man.
Now,
Picture
X-Base
Ms.
Network.
Marvel. Picture Ms.
Welcome.
Marvel giving birth, though. She could just stretch, and it would be done.
Thank
Well, I
you.
mean,
No,
Yeah.
everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. I want to highlight the best comment of the night. Much loved Kamikaze Cobra 718, who says Black Panther was dope. Him in his own movie, trash. You, sir, get
you
a
are careful,
big salute from the general.
Don't Kamikaze, do not co-sign what this man is saying. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's the same person that says Black Panther is trash but gives it a 7.
okay, well, look at what he just said. Look at what Kamikaze Cobra said now.
What? Miss Marvel is an Indian Mr.
No,
Elastic.
after that. Unless it didn't pop up. Show that one on the screen.
Kamikaze, I salute you, sir.
That's funny.
Is very ready. She's very ready.
Oh, Will
Speaking-
Gentry says Miss Marvel is someone else, someone more realistic and not totally OP like Captain Marvel. Thank you, Will. But that's only if they do the backstory right. If they rewrite it and make it a total, female power, then we might have a Captain Marvel Part 2 situation.
What's her Indian name, though? Widening Canyon?
But speaking of the Disney Plus shows, how you guys feel about what they showed? That little 30-second teaser with
At the
like,
Super Bowl?
yeah, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision.
How did I feel about the Falcon throwing a shield at a tree? What a dickhead. That tree was in perfect shape, man. It wasn't
Yeah, that
dying
tree
or
did nothing
anything, and
to
now
you.
it's going to fucking die. What an asshole.
I wonder if that's
He
like
is not my captain.
I wonder if that's some
Like,
type of
Steve would have never
technology.
did that.
I wonder if that's some type of technology he's using for it to like move like that, because he definitely doesn't have no super serum or nothing like that. So he
What
probably
do
got
you
some
mean
tech.
to move like that? Because he could barely
like, 'cause
run
he-
when they introduced him?
No, he threw that shit like he was Captain America. Like I was like, what the fuck? He was having
Oh no, I get that. That's what you're talking about,
Yeah.
like his weird little
Yeah.
jump move in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because when
But
they
it
introduced him, he could barely run.
I do like the tone of it for as little as we saw of it. I like the tone that they're going for. It looks like they're kind of going with that Winter Soldier vibe, but it's still I think
what
it's still
year
going to be
is
the
it?
more serious.
Is it 2024?
Yeah, most likely.
Like that's what I'm so confused. Is everything that takes place after Endgame going to move incredibly slow for the next 5 years so that we can catch up to it?
I don't
Because
think
all of
so.
the other movies took place at the time, for the most part, when they were happening. Like Iron Man took place in 2008. The Avengers took place in 2012.
I think it's just it will take the movies a minute because like Black Widow and the Eternals that takes place in the past.
Right, like Black Widow is a prequel, so we don't have to worry about that. It's a I don't remember who I heard say it, but they said it's a period piece.
I
which
think
inside of the MCU is what you'd call it.
I think WandaVision.
PB, read that comment really quick that I just brought up on the screen.
That tree killed Sonny Bono.
They did the same thing to Jim Hopper.
Motherfucker.
Hello, Miss.
No, Stig,
Hello, Miss. Are you coming on here, Miss, so that you can get called off of the stream again?
Yeah. I sent a link,
pimp?
so
Hey,
I wanted to piss Miss
everyone
off.
can confirm that Proper snored, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. It's live on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like what minute are we at? We are at like the 1 hour mark is when he was snoring. Oh,
Yep.
she is.
Miss, I wanted to get you really salty. I saw the what was that? The Prisoners of Jordan. I gotta say, it was the best Doctor Who episode ever. I'm glad that they raped Captain Harkness for a scene. Because Torchwood is one of my favorite shows. I'm glad that they just totally are bending over.
I'm glad someone got raped.
I'm glad that they're
clip that. Someone clip that.
I'm glad that they're taking two franchises, they're bending them over the table, and the BBC is just ramming the biggest cock inside of the smallest asshole. Thank you, BBC.
Well, we know that the asshole is not Ms. Marvel's.
Yeah, so Miss, I'm glad I had you on because they just retconned the shit out of all. Like, I'm not the biggest. I only followed the episodes of Doctor Who that had Captain Harkness in it because I love.
Who now?
Yes, because I love Torchwood.
Cool, I'll smoke a cigarette.
Because I love Torchwood. That's I'm sorry, I always found that a little bit better than Doctor Who. But oh my God, you guys are getting fucked. I don't know for sure, but they are retconning all of the Doctor's lineage. They're just like totally fucking that mythology right in the ass. Like, I haven't followed it religiously, but I followed enough to know
how they're retconning the Doctor's history. No, the face does not explain it to me. It just shows me the vitriol that you hold for the BBC.
I'm not watching the show. I haven't watched it, so I'm processing all of it.
I'm not sure what you guys are talking about at all.
Yeah. I don't know what you want from me, man.
Oh, they're rumors. Will is typing things in the chat.
Yeah, the setup is looking very much like they're going to retcon the Doctor's history. Now, they haven't released the next thrilling episode, but from what I watched, I was watching this and I was like, what the fuck happened to Doctor Who? Like, I watched it in the days of David Tennant and, you know, the Good Doctors. And then when Jodie, the empowered female, came on the scene, I was like, I'm fucking out.
Here's the thing. I would never have minded the Doctor becoming a female if it hadn't become more about him becoming a female than it was about the story and how it would change his character at all. Each Doctor has added something to the character, made him grow in a sense. He's always sort of improved upon himself through each Doctor. And I don't think that she does that. I think that she creates a different atmosphere to the show, and I don't think it's something that improves the show or the story at all. It's not even about the story anymore. It's about the fact that she's female now.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing with Star Trek, and they're doing the same thing with Star Wars. It's not about the story anymore. It's not about that universe or protecting that universe. It's about making it about our universe and putting across these propaganda bullshit like it's goddamn World War II.
Yeah, I was, I started, if you saw my rant video I posted earlier, I started watching CBS All Access. Yeah, I stole Perp's tagline, and it's entitled CBS All Access is Trash. I started watching some of their shows, and I'm like, holy fuck. I walked into the liberal mecca of the fucking universe. Every fucking show on there is diverse female 1 and 2. Diversity is great. White people are bad. Males are bad. Vaginas rule.
Pause. That sentence is true. Like, they're great.
The only show worth watching on CBS, what is it? CBS All Access is Strange Angels. Strange Angel.
Yeah,
that's the
one. I'm circling to that one.
No, but if you go on YouTube and you look up any video about the Doctor, and you actually watch the way that he acts and the way that he responds to certain things, and just the heavy personality this character has. He's 2,000 years old. He has been around and seen so much, and he just talks about that, and he puts that in the way that he looks at things and how old he seems, how he acts, and it's fascinating to watch. And like, you could do a complete character analysis of this guy, and it would be a book long. It would be a 500-page book, the character analysis of this person. He is such an interesting character, and that is why I always loved the show. His interactions with other people, it's so subtle, everything. And then it just became this feminist crap. It just became, oh, yay for women and Doctor Who. That's never what the show's been about. It's been about an alien who comes to Earth and has this strange relationship with morality and humanity and his own past and the things that he's done, and having power and what you do with it, and the struggle with not using it to better yourself, and rather giving to other people. And I don't see that in the new show. I don't see that with Jodie. And now it's just about her vagina.
Is strong.
I mean, she's pretty old too, so I don't want to talk about dust.
It's like disappointing. It's disappointing to someone who enjoys stories and enjoys characters. I love characters, and that's my favorite thing about writing a story, is creating a very complicated character. And there's nothing.
This is why I tell people to watch more anime.
Oh, please, with your anime. You can take your anime and you can shove it where the sun don't shine.
She meant your ass.
No.
Speaking of shoving things where they don't shine, Generation Productions says, Miss Sarcastic Nerd and General Zod's Fandom Zone, I have done videos for you guys to guess what I am sending you guys.
Please don't send me things. Don't send me things, because that means you're sending it to Mary, and Mary has to do, like, she has to actually pay money to do that. I don't want to be mad. I'm not mad at people sending me stuff. It's just the address I've put for that is Mary, and I don't want Mary to have to pay to send me things. from other people. I'm sorry I don't have a mailing address.
Maybe the list of things that you want should be stuff that Mary wants then.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate people wanting to send me things. But the only reason I said that you could send it to Mary that one time is because she approved it.
Aha. Okay.
Only reason I did that one time.
Return to sender.
Yeah.
Going back to the whole Disney Plus thing, how do you feel about WandaVision now that you like kind of see what they're kind of teasing?
Feel like
it seems like
what are they teasing?
It seems like they're going like through all these different different types of like kind of television. Like you got the I Love Lucy type of vibe, then you got like the sitcom vibe and stuff, and like I think it's kind of interesting.
What I got from it was they were all sitcoms just from different eras.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm wondering, like, is she probably stuck somewhere? Like, she's stuck in this, in like some type of like, you know how like sitcoms kind of like just, like restart themselves like after every episode and stuff. Like, you think they'll probably play into that?
Like
she's like
some sitcoms have a storyline and some don't.
Yeah. So like, if she has to figure out like, how to get out of this, wherever she's trapped at or whatever, and who trapped her there.
Well, I guess it comes down to how much it's going to intertwine with her movie. I mean, she's going to be in the Doctor Strange movie.
I think that's what's good. I think that's going to tie in.
Have you ever seen Jerry Maguire, where at the ending she goes to him, "You had me at hello"? Well, as soon as I heard Wanda, they had me. I don't give a fuck if the show is about her just sitting around all day. I was in. I don't even give a fuck about the Vision part. I was just like, yeah, Wanda.
Not a big fan of Paul Bettany?
No. I like Paul, but I like Wanda a little bit more.
I'm not a Marvel person, so Wanda's not an interesting thing. Like she has a personality.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch, man, she crushed Thanos' armor in Endgame. She was all like,
she did that with her whole personality, did she?
Okay, all right. You've got to follow it from when Avengers: Age of Ultron.
From when her brother dies.
Mm-hmm.
She goes through changes and development, and don't ruin this for me.
I'm making fun of you because I was like, she has a character, and you're like, yeah, she totally crushed Thanos' armor. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he didn't fucking respond to that fucking criticism at all.
I'm a fucking villain.
Yeah, she's got powers.
Yeah, he's a villain. He's supposed to ignore questions.
Fuck.
He answered it with the whole her brother died thing. I guess that gives her some form of an arc.
No, I said that.
I know. I was explaining to you.
Zod just sat there and said nothing.
I know.
Defend the character you claim to love so much that you don't care what the show's about as long as she's in it.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, idiot.
Talking to who?
Doctor Who?
I think definitely out of the three that they've shown, like obviously the Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to probably be the best one. But now that I see like what WandaVision is going to be like, kind of be about, like we still need more details with it. It looks interesting. Loki just looks like it's going to be Prison Break with Loki.
It's going to be Loki.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Break with Loki. That's what they should call it.
I like Prison Break. That was a damn good show.
Yeah,
First season's okay. Everything else is trash. And that.
Oh, it's easy to open the door though because it's low key.
I mean, that sounds really dumb because couldn't Loki just like fucking snap a wall down or something if he wanted to?
They might have something on him like special handcuffs or something like that.
Yeah, Loki's powers don't work like that. He's the trickster. He works little illusions.
But I guarantee you after Loki though they're gonna because I feel like they teased it or mentioned it that there possibly will be a female Loki or something like that.
Of course.
So he might go through.
Female Loki is pretty
He
much
might
the
go through
same
the
dude.
change.
They were going to have
Yeah.
a transgendered superhero too.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the full Supergirl?
I don't know.
There's a
someone
transgender superhero on Supergirl.
Yeah, someone posted a link. Someone at Disney had said it would be a transgendered superhero in the Loki show.
I'm looking it up.
Yay.
Maybe that's who Owen Wilson is playing.
Oh
No,
god.
that's probably
Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll get Walton Goggins. I'd buy that.
That probably is Loki's character. He probably is a transgender. He's going to turn into a female.
Disney
said
Loki will introduce.
Go ahead, Miss.
Did I cut off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yep.
Now we just have eyes. They're really serious eyes, though.
Share my screen and read the damn thing.
Oh.
I can't read that little. It's like
Read
tiny on my screen. I
need
can't
you
even
to
zoom
in on your screen, Miss.
Superhero Sarah. I never heard of Sarah.
Who's Sarah?
That's interesting. Oh God, we gonna see Caitlyn Jenner come out of nowhere.
What's the superpower though? Shape shifting?
That was funny. Oh man.
Excellent. Sarah is one of a race of wingless angels known as the anchorites. Never heard of them.
So,
you ever heard of them, Zod, Mr. Source Material?
honestly,
who the fuck are the anchorites?
Honestly,
they sound like somebody from down the road from Sodom.
Kind of sounds like Ancho.
The Rainbow Surfer.
Hey, but good news, if they do X-Men, they can have their first gay character because the fucking Iceman is gay. So that'll work.
Yeah, there because of Jean Grey.
That was the most fucking terrible storyline ever.
It's not a storyline. It's not it doesn't count as a storyline if it happens over the course of a one page.
Okay, they ran with it though, so it still counts as a storyline.
What do you mean it counts as a storyline? How does it count as a storyline? If she's like, hey, guy, didn't you know you're gay because I made you that way? Because I waved my hands in the air? Did some mental mind trickery and now you like taking it up the rump?
Miss, aren't you glad to be part of this highbrow entertainment?
Oh yeah, I'm just enjoying every minute of it.
Just waiting for her to get a phone call from her pimp.
So, yeah, there's a lot of different things coming out. Overall, I can't bash Disney Plus because I have a fucking subscription to CBS All Access Pass for free, thank God. Because holy shit! To
cancel.
Oh yes, I got that fucker in a big bold X. When that, we're gonna cancel
that reminder in your phone.
They are no. Well, never mind then.
What's that?
They'll race swap Jean Grey. And I was like,
oh yeah. It says prepare for race swap Jean Grey. This is from Trey Courtney. She's a redhead.
That would make her Jean Brown.
Doesn't matter what race she is. She's a fucking phoenix.
I don't know why
Yeah.
they're race swapping redheads, but I think it's the hate for gingers.
Oh,
Yeah, they even
that
did
hurts
it
my
in The
soul.
Witcher. Kind
What'd
of.
you say, Steve?
They kind of did it in The Witcher as well with Triss.
Yeah. They did it with a whole bunch of characters. Like they're doing it with the Little Mermaid. I don't even know if that's still coming out.
Is she gonna be? She's not gonna be a redhead.
No, they're race swapping her.
Yeah, but isn't she still gonna be a redhead?
I have no idea.
Don't know.
Because if she's still a redhead, then it still counts.
I guess it still counts.
I'll take anything I can get at this point. As far as ginger.
It's like there's a war on redheads, isn't it?
How well do you guys think the Little Mermaid would have done it when it came out if they were all African American?
Like in the animated version?
Yeah, do you think it would have mattered?
I don't know.
That's an interesting question.
How will they get that tan though under ocean?
That's a very good question.
That's a good question. I mean, I guess you could question that, but you could also question, talking fish.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the problem with this theory. Okay, back when it was like being released and stuff like that, that could have been an intriguing kind of take on it, and it would have been out of a place that wasn't like self-serving.
I mean,
nowadays,
it takes place in the Caribbean.
Well, that's what I mean. It could have made sense, but nowadays it's just going to come off as them doing what they normally do, which is why everyone gets leery with these swaps and changes and stuff like that. I mean, anytime I hear about a movie that has a female cast, I automatically have to question, oh my God, am I in for like a shit movie? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. I went to see The Rhythm Section, which, by the way, stupid fucking name. Who the fuck thought up that name? Poor marketing. But it was actually a really good movie. And I kind of felt bad for it because it has a female character who is trained by Jude Law to be an assassin. But, like, she gets her ass beat.
Is this a movie about fucking metronomes?
No, that's the thing. That's why it's a fucking dumb name. But anyways, it has to do with her training, but it was just a poor choice for a title. But anyways, so she gets trained by Jude Law, and like there's a scene where Jude Law basically beats the shit out. You talking about
Captain Marvel again?
No, he's the MI6 agent.
Let him finish the damn sentence, PB.
What does this have to do with Doctor Who?
But I mean, so anyways, he trains her, and there's a bunch of great scenes where like she actually has character development. Like she loses her whole family in this like bombing in this plane, and so she goes to get revenge. But then she's like a normal civilian, so a civilian assassinating people is of course going to go terribly wrong. And like half the time when she kills people, it's like by accident. Like she's a terrible fucking assassin in this movie. And I was like, this is great because it actually shows, one, a normal person who gets trained would not do good actually trying to be an assassin. And two, it shows a female character. She was like hooked on dope. She made tons of fucking mistakes. I mean, it was a very good character study. And because of a poor name, this movie got a really shit end of the deal. Plus, the middle of the movie is kind of slow. But I mean, if you hang in there, it was actually a pretty damn good movie.
Okay.
What movie?
I was told that the middle of the movie had rhythm.
The rhythm. It's called The Rhythm Section.
Well, you sent me the link, so I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. But I do want to touch on what some of the people are saying in the chat about race swapping and how it can be done. Yes, race swapping, I believe race swapping can easily be done. Like, I would never mind if the Doctor was black. That doesn't bother me. Honestly, I believe Idris Elba should be the next Doctor. That's just me.
Yes.
There you go.
Race swapping wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't done because the white man bad, if it wasn't done
Correct.
because we got to take down the white man because black people are oppressed. that shouldn't be the reason. The reason a character should be race swapped is because the actor that they've chosen to play that role is very good for that role. And the only reason I ever have an issue with it is because of the reason they've chosen to cast that specific person.
Yeah,
very true. Yes, I agree. And I just gotta address something really quick. Kamikaze says rhythm section was a waste of time. This concept has been done better. La Femme Nikita, I would actually argue that, sir. Point of No Return came out first, and then La Femme Nikita was a spinoff off of that. But
right, and La Femme Nikita was better.
But this concept isn't new, true, but it doesn't mean because a concept isn't new, you can't redo it. It's how you redo it. I mean, more than half. Look at any movie that comes out. You can probably see another movie that's done the same exact thing. There really is very few, or if any, original ideas. It's not whether or not the idea is original. What makes it original is how you spin it. You can have an idea that's been done 1,000 times before, but it's just how your take on it changes that. So, I mean, you can have tons of buddy cop movies. You can have tons of different, ideas for the same concept.
It's how copyright works and plagiarism. Nobody owns an idea, but the creator owns the unique execution of that idea.
Exactly. I mean, it's not the fact of, the problem with the rhythm section. I do agree with Kamikaze at one point. It has been done before. I immediately thought Point of No Return and then La Femme Nikita. But yeah, I agree. It has that kind of vibe with the drugs and everything else and her being a drug addict, just in a different order. My issue was that it was fucking boring in the middle, and you can't have an action movie that's boring in the middle of the film because then you lose your audience. Like, literally watch two people walk out in the middle of the movie. And it's not because it's technically a bad film. It's pretty well shot. It's because it fucking drags, and it's only an hour and 34 minutes. So that's an issue when you have people get bored in the middle of an hour and 34-minute movie.
Hi, Bitchy Unicorn.
Oh, she's back.
Hello, the most beautiful unicorn.
I don't want to say. I had sort of the same thing that happened when they were doing those women spy movies with, like, what's her fucking name from the Hunger Games? And
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, and Charlize Theron.
Oh, yes. Fuck that cunt, Jennifer Lawrence. I hope she fucking dies with Captain Marvel.
But when they did those spy movies, my immediate thought was of Salt with Angelina Jolie. Like, basically that movie. And I really like Salt. It's probably one of my favorite spy movies, and I rarely like the whole.
Salt was pretty good.
Yeah.
So did you like Wanted as well?
Wanted was great. It is perfect. I love that. I love it so much.
And the thing is about it, I think that upset me the most when it came to those movies, is that when they put those movies out, they acted like they'd never been done before. A female spy. That's so weird. I mean, there are female spies.
So revolutionary. Look at what we're putting on the silver screen.
I mean, I heard someone in the chat earlier, or seen a comment earlier about when we were talking about Natalie Portman in The Professional. I mean, granted, it's not she becomes a spy, but she gets trained to be an assassin in that movie. So, I mean, it's been done.
Movie, though, that's a masterpiece, though.
Oh, yes, Stig. Yes, that movie. Nothing about that movie. If they remake that movie, I am going to take a bus to Los Angeles, or maybe I'll drive and then take a bus, whatever. Maybe I'll fly, but I'm going to go to Los Angeles. I'm going to find a studio in charge of remaking it, and I'm going to burn that motherfucker straight to the ground.
Why would a Kryptonian take the bus?
I like to be amongst my future indentured servants.
He's a man of the people. I mean, a Kryptonian of the people.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass is what he is.
Oh,
y'all gotta pray. Y'all gotta pray for me because I just ate some Chinese food. It was good as hell.
Holy shit!
I think that was the point, PB.
I will pray for your toilet.
So
that's actually ironic, though. He eats Chinese food and then it hits the China.
So there's one other thing I got to bring up, and I know not everyone here will be versed in politics, but I had to bring this up because it's the stupidest fucking headline I think I've read in a while. But what?
Not in the description?
Yeah, it is.
It's there right in the middle. My bad.
So apparently there's a boycott for the State of the Union address. Alexandria Cortez. Go ahead and do it, PB. You do it better than I do.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
God, I love that. I swear to God, I brought that article up just so that you can do that. So she is organizing a protest against a State of the Union. They say important things. If anyone has ever watched a State of the Union, it's pretty fucking impressive. It's pretty important when the president of the United States comes on and he has shit to say. Well, most of the time, and with Donald Trump, it's entertaining. But I mean,
that's true.
But I mean, they are boycotting. The Congress has become so petty. They are boycotting a State of the Union address, which is like, why the fuck is that even important? Like, your president doesn't change the fact there's still going to be an announcement.
You know what's really petty? I saw something that happened, and a fourth grader, a black girl, had won a scholarship, and she was there, and they were congratulating her, and the Democrats refused to clap for the fourth grader.
Yeah, this is how petty these people have become.
Yeah, and Trump's the racist one.
Oh, for sure.
It was the most petty thing I've ever seen. I mean, a fourth grader has done really well, and she gets a scholarship.
Of some politician wants to arrange a boycott. First of all, no one gives a shit about the Communist News Network. I mean, CNN. They haven't been fucking accurate ever. So, let me just get some ideas. Like, I love Kamikaze Cobra said, I don't follow politics. It's all nonsense. Yes, it's quickly becoming nonsense. That's why I'm talking about it. Let me go to PB first because he follows this shit like I do. What do you think of this whole situation? Give us your salty take. The
salty take? I don't have I never have a salty take when it comes to politics and the wonderful, wonderful Democrats on the left side of the aisle. They're just wonderful people over there that want to boycott everything that President Trump ever does. So I don't know why he doesn't just come out and say, you know what we need to do? Don't build the wall. Bring everybody in from every other country. Bring them all. That's what you got to do. You just got to go counterculture to what these people are thinking, and then they'll want to do everything that he actually wants to do. You just got to set them up to fail. That's what you got to do. I mean, I didn't watch the entire thing, but I saw the biggest highlight of the night, which is when the speech is over, everyone stands up, and half of the people clap because they like the speech, the other half of the people clap because they hate the speech, and the other half, all three halves, that's how we do math in Washington, exactly. The last half of the people clap because they finally get to go fucking home because the speech takes forever, And then Nancy Pelosi rips up the fucking speech. And I was like, wow, you're fucking petty. Jesus. It was fucking sad. So, yeah. I mean, you know what she was probably doing with her time? Trying to figure out how to stop cows from farting.
Yes, because of the gas. Miss, now that you've made your way and you're in this, you're in the American system. What do you think of the politics over here?
Dude, I'm just looking at your girlfriend's drawings.
Yeah, aren't they great?
Sexy, hey?
Wait, you're not from America, Miss?
I'm from Nevada. I lived in Canada for a while.
Okay. Word.
Yeah, I just like giving her shit because I like that look that she gives the screen where she looks like she wants to like strangle me through my icon. Which, if all of that is possible, I think she would pull it off.
How's the bacon out there?
I'm just going through his girlfriend's Instagram, liking all her pictures. That's all I'm doing.
Instagram. I'm not on the gram.
She is very
I gotta do that
it's
shit
a
by the
whole
kilo.
different set of people than what's on Twitter. I don't know if I can get on the gram. Do they do politics on Instagram?
No, you just see you.
Just waiting for the
Or
politics
do I just see?
to happen and leave. What do you want?
So yeah, I brought it up because I just thought that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to mention. So this is just gonna be a free for all right now.
You're not gonna ask the black man what he thinks about politics? Fucking racist.
Hey man, don't let the white man hold you down. That's what I think about politics.
That's why I didn't ask.
Yeah, that's why. See, exactly.
You can't ask a black
Don't
man
let the
about
white man
politics
hold you
all
down.
Black History Month.
Wait a second. When does that happen?
Right now.
What, Black History?
During the shortest of all months.
It's Black History Month for me every month. So.
No, I mean, I'm waiting for Kryptonian History Month. So.
Yeah, that happens during the 13th month of the year.
Oh, snap.
Giving bitch a unicorn right now.
Oh yeah,
Sure
I'm still trying to maneuver. I'm trying to maneuver a show where you and Bitchy appear, but I'm really scared to do that.
Really, like I'm maneuvering a show that I haven't told you about. Where you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's maneuvering a show that he hasn't even told her about. Unbelievable. Like he hasn't told Bitchy about it either. He literally just thought it up 5 milliseconds before he spoke it into existence.
I'm working on a show that you are going to be on, even though I haven't asked you if you wanted to be on or had the time to be on.
Right.
That's what villains do.
What you don't get, Mass, is it's going to be one of those shows like how Tonight started, where you're going to be on, Bitchy's going to be on, and then he's going to have connection problems and mysteriously disappear, and it's just going to be 2 women talking about sexy unicorns.
You don't know me at all, do you, Zod?
Oh no, I do. That's why I do what I do.
Women talk about makeup and pillow fights and stuff like that.
They talk about pillow fights?
Yeah,
they paint their toes.
Like the legendary pillow fight of 2017.
You know what? I bet you $1 million. I bet you me and Bitchy really like talking about ways to murder Zod in his sleep.
Oh.
That'd be a stream.
That could be a whole stream.
That's a stream.
Yeah, a 2-hour stream. A 2-hour kill stream.
That's a real kill stream.
Terrence has arrived.
Hi,
what up, Terrence?
We finally streamed long enough for the bots to find us. And the bot has said, "What's up, humans?" And we're supposed to believe he's real? Like,
So,
that's not coding?
That's funny.
That's not ones and zeros talking to us?
Speaking of which, just so you know, Terrence, if you can hear me, I'm going to have a stream with Perp. We're going to do a Birds of Prey roundtable, buddy.
And they're
So
going to
if you want to get on there.
To be fair, I did not agree to it, but I'm
Oh
thinking
my
about
God, Zod, why do you do this to people?
it.
I'm a fucking villain.
Wow.
I don't know why everyone's so surprised.
I'm also planning a wedding. I haven't told you about it yet.
And world domination. I mean, there's a lot of shit I got to get done this year.
Gitchy, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Does chloroform work on magical beasts?
I mean,
I don't know. I haven't tested it out yet. I know
I don't
alcohol
believe
does.
you. Okay. That's
well,
good.
that's one way. And then she wakes up in Vegas.
I am not that cheap. Okay.
Yeah, then you get married the Triple H way.
The drive.
I remember
Knock
that.
her
I'm
out,
messing with
take her
Joe.
through the
I'm not trying to
drive-through,
marry
man.
you two.
Like, Miss is too young to remember that.
Too young to remember what?
When Triple H knocked out Stephanie McMahon and drove her through the drive-through in Vegas and they got married.
Yeah, I don't know anything
It's
about
crazy how he got away with that, but then, Bill Cosby's in the situation he's in. It's just funny how shit
Storyline
works.
on TV, but Bill Cosby does it one time, and
In real life.
I mean, 39 different times.
Yeah, I'm
My
pretty
bad,
sure he
my
did it
bad.
more than once, man.
Do you know that Bill Cosby never drove a car? He
That's
preferred
crazy.
a bike. Yeah, he always rode a bike because it was too tired.
So he had chicks like riding on pegs and stuff. Like that's funny.
Hey, whoa. Terrence has a problem with Triple H? That's terrible. Like, he is the game.
Yeah. I love how he just macho-ly spits water. Fuck Triple H and his fucking. I have hated that fucking
You better
gimmick
recognize.
since he started. Oh, I'm the game because I can drink a whole bottle of Aquafina and spit it out. Oh.
Hey,
Triple H,
I got
baby,
two
Triple
words
H.
for you, Zod. 2 words for you.
I know where you're going with this, okay? But
Suck
let's
it.
be real.
Suck it.
Shawn Michaels was the brains behind that because, I don't give a fuck about the whole cerebral
You think
assassin
Shawn
bullshit.
Michaels had brains back in the day when he was all coked up?
Right.
He sings
Coke is
his
a hell of
own
a drug.
intro song.
Hey guys, I have
You
to.
know
I
the
have to go
words to
bed
his
now.
intro music?
Yes,
All
I
right,
do,
Stig.
and Zod approves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Then I'll
Stig is
exactly.
leaving.
yeah. I'm going to bed.
Good choice,
Can I leave
Stig.
too,
Good
please?
choice.
Anyway,
no,
thank you
you're
for
being
having
held
me on.
hostage, miss.
Thank you for having me on, and
Fucking
have a good
2
day, all of
a.m.
you.
It's not 2 a.m. It's only 1:49.
It's 2 a.m.
We'll see you later, Stig.
See you
Have a
later,
good
Stig.
day.
Thank you
See
for
you later,
popping in.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate
Y'all go check out his channel. I think he just
Yep,
dropped
he
a
just
new
posted
video.
a new video. A least top 5.
For
you. Ooh.
2020.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good taking it.
Wow.
Anyway, good night.
Good
Be
night.
easy.
Good night, Stig. That's some exciting news right there.
It is.
And didn't he just reach 200 as well?
I have no idea.
I think
Like,
he's
he
close
doesn't
to it.
care how many subs he has. It's not a goal for him to reach subs. It's just a goal for him to create laughs.
That's dope. That's a dope tagline right there.
So, anyways, I'm going to start winding things down while I have Miss here so she can promo herself because she's got great, amazing content
No,
and
I
she
don't.
loves it here.
Yes, you
She
do,
has
man. You got
awesome-
that Last Jedi review?
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
What? You're not going to plug your channel?
No, I'm not going to plug my channel.
Why not?
That's a-
But you're a sarcastic nerd.
Not to mention, too, I saw her do an awesome live stream of Half-Life.
Ooh.
It was amazing.
That was
Those
you
bots are
here.
fucking annoying, miss. I was having fucking flashbacks going, oh my God, those fucking bots. Like,
the man, what are they called? Man hacks?
yeah,
I do
dear.
like the watch-alongs you have, and when I watch old movies and stuff, those are cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's fine to follow me on Twitter, and I just do fuck all on Twitter, and then on YouTube, apparently I do fuck all there too. If you want to check me out there. And I like the last time Zod, I was on here, and he was like, well, I'm going to wind the stream down. I went, oh, goody. And then I was here for another 2 fucking hours.
People do like it when ladies do fuck all on the internet.
Yeah. Seriously, though, like, I'm going to wind this down as halftime.
I mean, for a villain.
Yes, Kryptonian time works differently.
Mm.
Anyway, so being the proper Kryptonian I am, I did miss his outro first, so she feels a sense of security. So what's the next topic? No, just joking. Perp, go ahead and plug your channel. Let them know what we got coming.
All right, just bear with me because I got a lot of things to just talk about. I might miss some things. Got Birds of Prey coming Thursday. Gonna watch Horse Girl on Netflix. Don't ask what that is. Just, stay tuned and,
Sounds pretty straightforward.
Then Lock and Key is coming out also this weekend. So I got a lot of shit to do this weekend. Goddamn. Then Power comes back for the final episode of the series finale.
Ooh.
Sunday, and then Monday, gonna have a live stream talking about Power. We'll have Mr. General Zod and a few other people on the panel. Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around all this shit because I got a bunch of shit to do this weekend. But yeah, all these videos are coming. I'm probably gonna drop like 15 videos this weekend. I'm gonna try.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And I thought I did a lot with 2 today. I gotta up my game. Fuck. All right. Well, of course, the co-host, the mi amigo, the man who keeps me in line, and the man who's fighting the war. The man who's fighting the war against Ginger, Mr. PB himself.
You should change that hat.
I'm not changing my hat, but I will change my facial expression. That works.
Yeah, that's pretty cute, though.
His icon has another facial expression.
Does that not work? You don't like my winky face? I feel like it works pretty well. Yeah, I'm PB.
Funny.
You can find me at Pop Culture PB on YouTube and on Twitter. I do videos talking about Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and High Council highlights. So if you'd like to laugh, go over to my channel, click on a video, and fucking laugh your ass off. I just released a High Council highlight. I don't even remember what the hell they were talking about because, I don't know, I was listening to everything that Perp said and it scrambled my brain. Wink!
And of course, you've been here with the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money taken, the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in YouTube entertainment today, Mr. General Zod. And thank you, everybody. It's been great. A big shout out to everyone because my Picard video strangely reached like 280. So I guess they like me bitching about Picard episode 2 and how it doesn't fucking make sense.
No, episode 2 was great. Episode 1 was terrible.
No, that is a mislead. Okay, I'll go into it after we're done because that's a whole nother rant. But anyways,
nope.
Also I will be releasing. I will be releasing Mist as soon as I'm done with my very long promo. Gonna be releasing.
Don't let Zod acquire you.
I will be releasing a daily episode on the Twilight Zone and my take of it. I also will be doing a couple of other CBS Access shows. I'm going to be doing a review on STD because I feel like that show now needs to be reused. Yeah.
Wait. You gonna do a video on sexually transmitted diseases? The clap.
Fuel the Hatred says, little poor woman she's dying, man.
Let the poor woman go, she's dying, man. Are you having a stroke?
A little bit.
Little poor woman go, dying she.
Also, next Tuesday, I'm going to have Miss Mayhem on here. So, Miss, you're gonna be free, and I'm gonna acquire Mary. So, that'll be fun.
Fuck up time zones again and not make it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking time zones.
No Eastern, Pacific Eastern time.
It's Eastern Pacific.
Yeah.
Also, check out this Sunday. I'm going to do my own live stream on Power, and then on Monday I'm going to do another live stream on Power with Perp. So it's going to be a little redundant, but definitely come and check that out because it's going to be awesome. And
should be fun.
If you don't know, check out my 25-minute non-spoiler review on Birds of Prey. Why 25 minutes? Shit. Because holy fuck, this movie is confusing to review.
It's actually 24 minutes, but I digress.
So, anyways, that's all I got for you. Everybody here, you know the one and only rule here in the fandom zone. Kneel.
Wipe your feet
before General Zod.
Because they're dirty for me kicking him in the fucking ass.